everyone. Thank you for joining us today on Purely Positive. I'm your host, LJ Thomas, and this week's Purely Positive guest is a father and a real man. Help me welcome to the show, Assante Lynch. How are you doing today, Assante?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. So I want to know, I've known you for quite some time. Tell me what the circumstances were surrounding you becoming a father, if you don't mind.
Okay, so about 2 years ago, on June 19th, Father's Day weekend actually,
Wow.
my godchildren, they lost both parents in a horrible car accident.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. So, because they're your godchildren, you stepped up and took over that responsibility.
Me, as well as my girlfriend and their grandmother, it's a joint effort.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. I appreciate that. I don't know them. I've never met them. Well, not yet, but I will.
Right.
So, what is it that you see a father as being? Because a lot of people have different definitions of what a father is.
Right. So for me, I would say the most important things would be to spend time with them, be a positive role model, lead by example, show them, that you can do things. It's a tragic situation, but I just try to shower them with love, and just try to give them guidance and kind of do things that I would think I want my own child to see and be raised upon.
Oh, very good. Thank you. So just so our viewers know, how many children is it?
There's 3.
Wow.
It's Ayana, she's 6.
Oh.
Aiden, he's 5. And Amira, she's 3.
Oh, little people.
Little, a handful.
Yes.
They are.
The ones that say, well, actually.
Yes, of course. Question everything. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But they are so cute at those ages.
They are.
Yeah.
I love them.
Now, I know what your background is because we've known each other for quite some time.
Right.
What is the biggest thing that you want them to learn or for you to teach them?
I would just say the biggest thing would be to just always love and just know that even though life is hard, life will continue to go on. So just remain positive and just be loving and caring to each other, because life is short. Apparently they lost both parents at such a young age. So it's kind of hard for them to really understand. But as they get older, I just need them to know, just always have each other's back and just, be kind to each other.
That is a great point. Always, I'm the oldest of 6, and whoo.
Wow, 6?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me tell you, people who see us together, the 6 of us together, they think, oh my God, they can't stand each other. Yeah. Yes, we love each other to death.
Yeah.
Don't try us. You'll find out how much.
Right.
It might look like we don't like each other, but we do.
Yeah.
It's interesting how when you have siblings like that bond and that closeness, develops when you're children. And like you say, as long as you show that love and continue to work on that love and foster it, it grows when you grow.
Right.
And then when you grow up, you have great relationships, hopefully.
I agree.
Hopefully. Now, I know you said their grandmother is also helping raise the children.
Correct.
That is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So you got wisdom on one end.
Yes.
Then you got the mother and father on the other. Wow.
Yeah.
They are truly blessed.
It takes a village.
It does. It takes a village. Now, I want to find out, what little talents do they have? Because I know they have something.
Of course. The oldest, Ayana, she's in dance.
Okay.
Right. The second oldest, Aiden, we have him playing piano.
Really?
Yeah. And then the third one, she's kind of young, so she's just all over the place, but she's flipping all over the house, singing and dancing. So she might do gymnastics, might do singing, might do both,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that explains why we had to push the interview back a little bit, because of something with the dance.
Correct. And I'm sorry about that, but of course,
fine.
Yeah. But it was a last dance recital. They had a big party for the parents afterwards. So I couldn't leave early because she'd have been devastated. So,
yeah. And look at you with all this dedication and everything, man. When I met you years ago, who would have thought? Who would have thought? You eating brownies? Who would have thought?
That's right. Came a long way.
Yeah, but I'm happy to see it.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see it, and that's why I consider you a real man, because there are some people who have children that are biologically theirs, and they don't even know their names.
Yeah.
Much less spend time with them or do anything with them. So for you to step up like this, it says, okay, you don't have to be a biological father. Do what you can to help. Like you said, it takes a village.
It does.
So I appreciate you doing that. Like I said, these are 3 very fortunate young kids.
Thank you.
I can't wait to meet them.
Oh, you will.
I can't wait to meet them. They're not getting any brownies, so I'm just saying.
But no, just to kind of piggyback off of that point, I definitely agree. Because me growing up in a single parent household, you know, my mom was strong, but I didn't have a father.
Right.
You know, so for me, it's like I couldn't just abandon them because I've been there even when their parents were alive. So for them to pass and me to just leave, like I'd feel wrong. So, you know, I just have to make sure that I'm always there. And it's not always easy.
Right.
You know, especially with the little boy because he's the middle child. He's a little rambunctious. But, you know, you just got to give him love and just show him that you care.
Now that's interesting that you say that because I know you. So he acts like you.
You know.
I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's a good point though. With our kids, you know, both parents are in the household as we raised our daughters, and it made a huge difference. Our kids comment on it all the time. You know, thank you all for doing this, that, and the other, so forth and so on, because they saw other kids who were raised by single parents.
Yes.
So they knew people who had just the father and people who had just the mother. And some people don't understand that when you have a child, that's lifelong.
Yes.
Until one of you closes your eyes,
Right.
you're going to be. It doesn't stop when that child gets to be of legal age to take care of themselves and is out of your house. That's not when it stops. You never stop being a parent. I know because I'm a grandparent now. I'm a grandparent and I absolutely love it.
That's wonderful. That's
yes,
wonderful.
it is.
Yeah.
Any plans for another?
Yes, I actually have a child on the way. Yes, it's due in November, so I'm excited.
What?
Yes.
Look at you!
One more to the bunch.
One more to the bunch. So you're gonna have 4 kids. Oh,
Yes.
Do you want a boy or a girl? Or it doesn't matter.
I want it to be healthy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaning more towards a boy because you know I'm a guy. What guy doesn't want a boy? But I mean, I'm fine either way. You know, just make sure that it's healthy and happy. That's all I care about.
Congratulations to you guys.
Thank
I have to have you all over and do something nice for you guys.
Yeah,
I'm not making brownies. I'm just kidding. I will make brownies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, November. Wow.
Coming
all through the summer.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Give her a hug for me.
I will.
I'm so sorry.
I will.
What I want to say is I know that you are into music and video and photography. I bet you have tons of pictures.
Of course. Pictures, videos.
I'll bet.
Yeah, I'll show you some. It's hilarious.
I bet it is.
Yeah, it is.
I will bet it is. Kids that age, they do stuff, and if you don't have the camera ready all the time, you miss stuff.
And every day is something new.
Every day,
literally. I'm like, where did you learn that from?
And they just come up with this. Just off the top of their heads, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So you have a singer?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, sings everything. Just starts her own song. She just wakes up the
she's
first
writing.
day. Yeah, man, just start freestyling songs. I'm like, whose song is that? And she's like, I just made it up. I'm like, man, you too much.
You know that's how our youngest daughter started.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
She told me, she said, Mommy, you should have known when I was little and making up songs that I was going to be a songwriter.
Yeah.
And you know her skills.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I do.
I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
But so now when I hear things like that, kids making up songs, that's the first thing I think. They're going to be a songwriter when they grow up.
Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, we'll see.
You put it with your music skills, man.
Yeah.
Another duo.
I know, right?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, tell me what advice you have for any fathers out there.
I think of course I'm still learning, but I think the biggest thing is just to always listen. For me, it's like when I sit down, you know, we'll talk about certain things, and of course, because they're kids, like you just want to overpower them and tell them what to do, what not to do. But I'm kind of learning that as I just sit back and kind of listen to them and see, and you know, I can kind of guide them in this way or that way, but I try to let them kind of think for themselves, and then of course, if it's not the right way to go, then I'll tell them such. But just be there, listen, and just give them all of your time, well, all the time that you can. Yes,
Yeah.
because I think far too many times, men especially, they just buy them toys, gifts,
Right.
clothes. But it's like they see that, but I think they appreciate it more when you're just laying around on the couch and you're watching cartoons with them
Right.
and things like that. Yeah,
They do, especially little girls for a
Yes,
father.
yes.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
that was one of the things that I missed growing up. I didn't have the opportunity to do that with my father. So when my parents got back together, I was married and pregnant with my second child. But my father would call me up on the phone and go, baby girl, what you doing today? And I'm like, nothing. You want to come over and do man things? And I was like, you know I'm a girl, right? He was like, yeah, but he just wants somebody. He just wanted me to be around him while he fixed on his 1970 whatever it is Ford F-150 truck. So you know, that's what I did. You know, and that's how we bonded and became friends over that. And it was so important to me because it was that time that I didn't care anything about his money. I didn't care anything about what he did for me. It was the time that I could never be able to get back that I spent with him. So that's a very good point. That is a very good point.
Speaking on you talking about the time that you spent like with your dad, and I guess one of the big advantages you had, you were always in those kids' lives.
Correct.
Because it's like, I remember when I first met you.
Yeah, I've been talking about chicken bones.
You've always been doing things. There was a time I came over your house one time, you bought a tricycle or something. Too. And so, so I guess it's a dumb question, but I'm pretty sure that had an impact on you being able to relate to the kids, because you got to get them to also trust your wisdom and judgment too.
Yes, of course.
You know, and it helps when they know you're consistent. You're always there with them.
Right.
You always show them that you have their interests at heart.
Very true.
That makes a difference, because if a child doesn't trust you,
all bets are off.
It's hard for you to teach them anything.
And you know, that's a great point. Consistency, that's the key. You can't be there this month, disappear for a month and come back, because because that just tears down all the trust that you're trying to build up. So I agree.
Yeah, they feel like you're like you said, inconsistent. You're not going to be there when they really need you. Yeah. So that's a huge thing. So. No, I'm not going to say that. Sorry. I was thinking about organizations that help mentor fathers and children. And I guess I was wondering if you belong to any.
No, and that's something that I never even thought about. But now I'll do some research and see. Yeah, wow. I never thought about that. Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because and the reason why I asked is because you're a great role model.
I appreciate it.
And
I just try.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. So,
I'm not perfect now. I'm not perfect, but
nobody is.
Right. This is true.
Nobody is. We're all works in progress. But the fact that you're trying makes all the difference in the world. For instance, there is an organization that I'm aware of called Some Men Are Really Trying. And that's what they do. They try, and it makes a difference. Now, we're not going to do your social media, because people who know you on social media know you on social media.
Correct.
But tell us what you want our viewers to know.
I think the most important thing I would say is this to all the young black males, especially black males, is just be there for your kids. Even if you're not rich or you don't have all the time, just be there for your kids, because it's very important. Me having grown up in a single parent household, not having a dad, and I'm seeing the impact that I'm having already on the young girls and boys. So you just be there for them. That's the biggest takeaway for me.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, I have to say that I want to thank you, Mr. Assante Lynch, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here today on Purely Positive. Remember, being positive is a choice.